two days are the culmination of efforts spearheaded by the government to ensure there will be no repeat of the 2007 madness. Earlier, my colleague Justice F. Award did an excellent job of introducing the climate setting, and Dr. Karuchi has given you the overview and the background to the National Conference on Post-Peaceful Elections. I have been honored with the task of chairing the conference for the 2 days. With a team of youthful government experts, I'll be available at all times to ensure the process attains its objective as expected, with the hope that at the end we will have a framework with which we will prevent the repetition of 2007 and instead have peaceful elections.
Your Excellency, the importance of the National Conference cannot be overemphasized, especially coming at a time when Kenya is gearing up for historical general election. Indeed, the stakes and the premium placed on these elections are very high. I therefore appeal to all Kenyans to conduct themselves in a peaceful manner during the electioneering process. If we do not seize this moment and embrace peace, then we shall all be judged very harshly by the future generations. We must therefore promote harmonious and peaceful coexistence between all our people while striving to deal with the underlying causes which have helped create the divisions in our society. Key among them being politics, poverty, and unemployment. Similarly, this conference comes at a time when we are experiencing serious conflict challenges in various parts of the country, including Mandera, Wajir, Tana River, Turkana, Pokot, Kuria, Transmara, among others. However, it is my conviction that with the support and cooperation of all stakeholders, this conflict shall be resolved for the good of our people.
The UNESCO Global Monitoring Report of 2011, Your Excellency, identifies countries that are affected by violent conflicts as being particularly in danger of failing to meet their commitments to the education for all goals by 2015. According to this report, Your Excellency, about 42% of all the children who are out of school are living in countries that are affected by violent conflicts. Ladies and gentlemen, violent conflicts have marked devastating consequences on education. Learning institutions are not spared as school property is vandalized or burned. Schools were banned in 2007 and 2008. Learners, teachers, and education officials are also displaced, leading to disruption of teaching and learning. This then affects the accessibility and quality of education in our country.
I would like to specifically challenge my fellow politicians at all levels to be sincere in their campaigns as the country prepares for the forthcoming general elections. Because we know that in spite of having the best constitution on the African continent and the most progressive in the world, in spite of having the institutions we have fought so hard to renew, re-engineer, if we, the politicians, do not change our politics, it will be business as usual.
I have previously suggested that leaders should hold political rallies where, without the organized heckling, booing, and jeering, they can present competing policy proposals on the same platform. There are those who say time is not right. I say it's always the right time to show respect to the Kenyan people and give them an opportunity to make choices on the basis of facts rather than violence, intimidation, or fraud.
We learned our lessons from what transpired in year 2007-2008, and that it was truly a wake-up call. And like the biblical builder found in Luke chapter 6, verse 48, we have built our house on solid rock, like the wise man did, and that no matter the vengeance of the storm, flood waters, and wind, we shall stay steadfast, holding ever so strong, deep in Kenyan soil. Let us not sway, waver, nor flounder. We must have the presence of mind and determination to give Kenyans the Kenya that they want.
Peace is now the collective desire and undertaking of the people of Kenya. And what is more, that undertaking, if I may call it property, may not be alienated by anyone. Anyone who has in the past perfected the rhetoric of peace and democracy in public and conducted contrary in private will now increasingly find no place to run to, let alone hide. Kenyans have become smart and very smart indeed.
The problem is not with the people of Kenya. The problem is always with the leadership, selfish leadership. That is the reason why the leaders must rise up to the occasion and unite our people and say we don't want to take the people along that path again. Let us help our people to realize the Kenyan dream as coined by the founding fathers of our nation, which says that God bless our country, justice be our shield and defender, may we dwell in unity, peace and liberty, and plenty be found within our borders.
When you have some few individuals, they'll go around and talk to every candidate and they promise him, oh, we shall do everything. We shall make, hata tutapigania hii kitu mpaka tupate. Hakuna haja ya kupigania. Unampigania nini? Tafadhali, hata ukiwa unataka huyu mtu akusaidie, au pengine mtu ana pesa nyingi anatoa, na wakati huu ndio wakati wa kutoa pesa yote. It is true. I mean, hata ikiwa wewe unataka hiyo pesa, wewe kubali tu, persuade him. Itatolewa na wewe utaipata, na kama huipati basi itakuwa ni makosa yako. Kweli? Kwani ni makosa ya nani? Manake mimi no, ladies and gentlemen, mambo haya inahitaji kuzungumzwa wazi. Hakuna haja ya watu kuogopa. Hata unakwenda kumuona huyo, unakwenda kaone fulani usiku, unataka fulani mchana. You know it's not right. Please let us do it whichever way you want to do it, but by all means allow everybody to vote according to his own mind, to make up his mind.
Tupendane, tupendane, tuishi kwa amani pamoja, tusonge mbele, Kenya yetu isimame. Tuungane, tupendane, tuishi kwa amani pamoja, tusonge mbele, Kenya yetu isimame. Tuungane, tupendane, tuishi kwa amani pamoja.
Aya, chukweni, twende hivi. Nendeni sasa na mwenge. Na hivi sasa wakati mwenge unaenda kupelekwa katika kila sehemu ya nchi yetu, nauliza sote na tusimame.